Yeah, so welcome back, dear educators, students, lecturers, professors, whichever you may be. Okay, um, that maybe for one reason couldn't make it to the live webinar. Um, we want to continue with what we've been looking at in terms of magicschool.ai. Yeah, so, we are kind of rounding up. I think this may be more like the second to the last um, walkthrough we are going to be looking with Magic School AI. I think we've done like 6 or 7 now, okay, which is quite comprehensive, okay. But one very important one I want to look at, which is like an administrative aspect of education. We've been looking majorly at content, you know, development, okay, and evaluative, student evaluative, um, um, generating tools. But now we want to look at more like the administrative part of it, okay. So you can see here the report card comment. So let's just click on it, or tap on it rather. So um, let me switch back to mobile view. We looked at images the last time. Okay, so yeah, so now this is very, very useful, okay. For example, I could remember, just permit me to cite an experience. Okay, I could remember one experience I had in the first school I taught in. One of our will I say experienced teachers, to an extent, okay. She was kind of having a little challenge um, describing the um, how will I say, like, when after you've entered this course of your kids, all right, or your students, um, there will be a part. I mean their whole results, CA exam and everything. There will be a part for teachers' comments. You understand? So I could remember she was having a kind of issue on describing. Okay, see what I noticed about this person. See what I noticed about this person. What can I really say concerning this person that would, in a very clean way, but in a proper way, describe the attitude, not only in terms of academic prowess but also character wise, of this student. So I can remember like 2 3 of us, okay, would put our heads together. Based on our description, we will now give her an idea on what to say. So, and honestly, it was a bit time consuming, honestly. So that I'm just giving a preview, or a, will I say, yeah, an example of how useful this report card thing can be, how time saving it can be. Just the only thing you need to do is just know how to ask the question. That's all. And you will see that it can give you something that will give you a big idea on what you would likely want to say. Okay, so let's practice it now. So for example, the person is in grade level 7, as we've been using for the large part of this tutorial. So you see students pronouns, so is a he. Let me say he. Okay, and now you can see that it even to helps you to more or less section or compartmentalize what you want to say. So you can say here the areas of strength, that's the areas this person is good at, then the areas for growth, okay, the areas the person needs to improve on. Even now, check out the way they put it, areas for growth. Okay, it was not derogatory, like it didn't say bad behavior, because it's the tool okay, the people that generated this tool understand that in the area of report card, okay, as much as you should be truthful, you shouldn't be will I say how do I put it now, very sharp or derogatory in your statement, because it's a report card. It's what people are going to see. So there's a way you can say it that is passing the message, but it's in a very clean, do you understand what I mean, in a very clean and proper way, not in a derogatory way that may hurt the students, should the person need that report card for something higher. You get, so for example, let me give an example. Instead of saying sick bay, you can instead say get well bay. Do you get the steez? You get what I mean? So yeah, sick feels like you are going to sick bay. Oh boy, omo. When we say get well be, that one sounds, I want to get well, you get, but you're still passing the point, you get what I mean. So let's I've been talking much here, but I'm just giving a, yeah, so let's go ahead. Areas of strength. So let's say the student is good, is let's just say is very good in science subjects, and let's see, and studious. Now, areas for growth. He struggles a bit in art or grammar. Let's see, okay, let's see, in literature based subjects, and is very playful. Okay, now let's see what is going to happen here. So for strengths, very good in science and studios, so the person is hardworking. Then weaknesses or areas for growth, you see how they put it. You see, literature is not too good there and is playful. So let's generate and see. Okay, now let's see what he says. He has shown remarkable aptitude in science subjects this term. His studious nature and dedication to understanding complex concepts have set him apart as a strong performer in this area. Challenges are literature-based subjects which may require additional focus and practice. While his playful spirit is a wonderful trait, finding a balance between fun and academic responsibilities will help him thrive in his studies. Now, do you see how, epically, how wonderful it puts that areas of for growth, the part of weakness. See how it put it in a way to try and see that the attitude itself is good, okay, but it's just to channel it rightly by saying, while his playful spirit is a wonderful trait, finding a balance between fun and academic responsibilities will help him thrive in his studies. So this can help you a great deal, okay, with seeing this. It can help you a great deal in more or less summarizing whatever you want to say in the part of maybe teachers' comments or whatever, and principals' comments, whatever comment you want to say about these students, okay, you could summarize it. He is studious and remarkably good in science, wonderful playful spirit, but should be balanced with academic responsibility. Do you understand? So there's how it can give you an idea on how to just really summarize it in case it may be too much for the space for, you understand, report card commenting. All right, so it's very helpful. So yeah, so that's just basically um um a good example of how you can use this report card to generate very um, effective reports for whatever purpose you want to use it for. So wonderful. So thank you so much. We are going to be looking at the very last one, in a kind of it's more like a playful sense, because we've switched from um, teachers stroke students content generation to administrative um, aspects. Now I want to just be a bit playful with the last one, but it is epically useful, especially for classes that are in um, primary lower and upper primary and lower secondary. It is, as playful as it is very, very, very useful, okay, in effective teaching and learning experience. So see you in the final video for magicschool.ai. Thank you.